Hey guys, it's Veve Drops here, back with another video, and we got an update here today on the Master Collector Program. This isn't going to be the most sexy video, but just kind of want to go over the details and read over it with you. It's still kind of fresh for me too. I haven't looked at exactly every change, but I will be honest up front before we do read it. From what I'm seeing from most of the comments and from what I was able to notice myself, as far as common comic collectors, it does look like they've reduced the points quite a bit compared to the first edition of the Master Collector Program they released, and there's been a little bit of discontent related to that. But that'll be up to you to determine based on how you collect and what actually your particular investment goal is. But without further ado, that's just kind of my take on it, fresh take on it. But let's go ahead and dive into it. It might be a little bit of a read, but I do feel this is important for those that don't have Twitter and whatnot and would like to have the information out there to them. So the Master Collector Program, just a quick rundown, is a new loyalty program available to all users designed to reward active Veve collectors. Through the MCP, collectors can level up by being an active Veve collector, completing objectives, all while gaining benefits and rewards in a quest to reach the highest level of Master Collector. And that's kind of a little summary of that. And then, of course, they're giving us a little warning here. This is a work in progress. Don't go out and sell everything you own in one direction or another just because you think it leans one way or another. We're probably going to get a few more updates regarding the Master Collector Program over the coming weeks and time until it's actually here. So there'll probably be many changes based on the feedback from the community. Veve's been pretty good about that. So moving on along, here's a quick summary. All Veve app users are automatically enrolled in the MCP. Some of this you guys obviously will already know. Points will be awarded retroactively to all active Veve users. All new Veve collectors are entered into the MCP starting at level 0. Collectors level up by earning points from in-app activity. Collectors can earn one-off points and or daily recurring points. Once the required points are earned, the collector will proceed to the next level. Collectors can spend earned points on various features and products within Veve. Spending points does not affect your level or rank. Collectors also will earn a rank based on their level and points earned. A collector's rank position is determined by their activity relative to other collectors. All right, level points. In order to level up, because we all start at 0 according to that, other than like what's retroactively, been calculated backwards as they've told us. But we'll get more into that as we read this. In order to level up, a collector must earn points. Points are awarded to collectors for in-app activity. For example, points can be earned for one-off actions such as purchasing a collectible and or earned daily by owning collectibles or holding completed sets. Once earned, points can be spent on various in-app items and are non-transferable. Points can be earned from the following activities. One-off points, plus 100 points when completing new user onboarding, plus 100 points received when completing a set, 25 points when purchasing collectibles in the store, 15 points when purchasing collectibles in the market, plus variable amount when earning an achievement badge depending on achievement type. And then we have daily reoccurring points. Collectors can earn daily reoccurring points based on their collection and in-app activity. Collectible points. Plus 1 point is given for each collectible owned. If duplicate collectibles are held, these will be subject to diminishing points. Second collectible 0.75, for example. Third collectible 0.35. And 4 collectibles or more, 0.10 points. Collectible bonus points. Collectibles of specific rarities and or mints will receive bonus points. Rarity bonus points, plus 0.25 points for rare, 0.50 points for ultra rare, and 5 points, total points, for secret rare. Low edition bonus. There will be a low edition bonus of 0.5 points for collectibles with a sub 300 mint. And I'm loving that because I got a few things off the top of my mind from the 007 drop that I know is under 300 mint, and I got quite a few comics, I think, too. So that could definitely benefit me, and collectibles. But anyways, moving on. Collectible set points. As sets offer a varying number of collectibles, the points earned are based on the number of collectibles within the set. Plus 5 points for 5 collectibles or more. 4 points for 4 collectibles. 3 points for 3 collectibles. 2 points for 2 collectibles, and 1 point for 1 collectible. Pretty easy, pretty straightforward. Duplicate set points. If you own one or more of the same set, the additional sets are subject to a reduced amount of points versus unique sets. Plus, second set, 30% points versus unique set. Third set, 20% points versus unique sets. And fourth set and on, 10% points versus unique sets. For example, if you own 2 Superman collectible sets, you would get 1.45 points daily. One Superman equals 1 point. Second Superman equals 0.45 points, etc. So here we go, moving on to the comics and the daily points pertaining to them. Daily comic points are based on the rarity of the comic. For example, 0.25 points for a common, up to 6 points for a secret rare. Daily comic points are earned as follows. Plus common, 0.25 points. Uncommon, 0.5 points. Rare, 2 points. Ultra rare, 3 points. And secret rare, 6 points. So it is a little bit different between the collectibles and the comics. I might have mixed that up when we were first reading that. So this is more accurate. I know I compared the two, but it looks like it is going to be just a little bit different. And that common was the thing I think they changed the most, was that common, the daily points you receive, that 0.25, it was different on the last marketplace update. And I already seen, like I had said at the beginning of the video, there's been a little bit of pushback from that in the comments. So I'll be interested if they adjust that at all. They also have an AMA coming out later today, so we'll be able to listen in and people ask questions directly. And I'm sure that'll be one of the first things asked about. So we'll see kind of what their response is. Hopefully I can get that AMA uploaded to you guys for you, for those that didn't or are not going to be able to watch it, but stay tuned for that. All right, duplicate comics. If duplicate comics are held, these would be subject to diminishing points. Plus second, 50% of the points. Plus third, 25% of the points. Plus fourth, plus 10% of the points. Comics low mint bonus. Plus 50% points are earned for the 5 lowest mint comic available to the public. Excludes any comics retained by Veve, which that's pretty cool. As we know, they keep back quite a bit sometimes. Not quite a bit, but you know, at least 100 or so. And it's kind of nice. That won't directly affect us since we don't have a chance at those. In-app activity. 1 point is received for all in-app activity actions. In-app activities will have a maximum limit of 25 points per day. In-app activity includes daily logins, sharing, commenting, liking, market listings, etc. Additional activities will be added in the future. So basically, if you're just getting on every day, you're more than likely going to hit that daily activity cap, which is good. Go in and get those 25 points every day. All right, earning points. Points are earned on activities/transactions that take place within Veve. Reoccurring points stop accruing after 14 days of inactivity. Points have a shelf life and must be spent within 6 months of earning. There will be an indication in the app on the amount of points needed to be spent before a certain date. Points which are closest to expiring will be used first. Points are calculated and applied once per 24-hour period at a set time each day. Points have 2 decimal places. Earned points may change during certain periods. Example, double point bonus days. Retroactive points. When the MCP is officially launched, level points will be calculated from the time a collector's Veve account was created. The number of points received will only be calculated based on the number of collectibles and sets the collector owns in that time. Collectors will also receive one-off points for store purchases, market purchases, and complete sets. So that's awesome for all you OGs out there, you whales. I've been in this since the beginning. I know you're going to love using those points on those first Vader editions, or you know, those different Disney princess lines that'll probably be coming to us. I'm sure there'll be some highly coveted things y'all will love to dump all those points on. So I know many are looking forward to the lottery system. It's another debated thing, hotly contested debated thing among the Veve community, but overall it probably is the best direction as the app user base grows, to be honest. But I've enjoyed Veve up to this point. But I just don't know that it can continue without increasing the edition sizes, which could hurt the overall value of collectibles. So you kind of almost need the lottery just to make it fair, because you don't want to always just add so many editions. But anyways, moving on. Continue back to the MCP. Point limitations. Various measures will be in place to prevent users from exploiting, abusing, or otherwise gaming the system. Here are some examples. Sets. Points for completing a set can only be earned once per set. A user cannot complete a set, sell a collectible from a set, and then buy it back to complete the set again. And you can see where people would probably manipulate that if they had not put that in there. So kudos to them for getting that taken care of. Market points for purchasing are applied once per collectible. You can't purchase the same low-cost collectible over and over and over to gain points. Additionally, market purchase points are earned for the first 5 collectible market purchases daily. You can't spend the day buying different low-cost collectibles to infinitely gain points, which you could see a whale maybe doing if that was, you know, depending on how it would have launched, if they had went that way. So I can see why they're implementing those rules. Levels, ranks, and badges. The Master Collector program consists of levels and ranks. Levels start at level 0, new user, and increase as the collector earns points. Each VV collector also has a rank, and a collector's rank position is determined by their activity relative to other collectors. For example, the top percentile collectors will likely have a high level and the rank of Master Collector. Levels. To level up, the collector must earn the required amount of points to go from one level to the next. Each level has a required amount of points, and when enough points are earned, the collector will level up. Leveling is exponential, and more points are required as the levels get higher. Each collector's level is displayed on their profile badge within the MCP badge, and the collector's level shows wherever their profile is visible, such as their profile page, feed posts, or market listings. As collectors reach specific milestone levels, they will gain access to items and new or expanded features within VV. For example, milestone 3D level badges, one for every 10 levels displayable in showrooms, expanded profile, a free number of premium market listings, expanded AR features, drop raffle access, accessories, exclusive content, level-based chat rooms, and more. It really does sound exciting. And rank, moving on. Along with levels, the MCP consists of 23 ranks. The collector's rank is based on their position relative to other VV collectors. The lowest rank is Bronze 1, and the highest rank is Master Collector. For those of us familiar with gaming, this is going to be nice. This definitely is like a motivating thing, even though it's not like directly a game. Just like that whole ranking process that, you know, any of you guys have played video games over the years, the younger ones of us that are collectors, you definitely, it's going to be easy, and it's going to make it fun to level up, at least in my opinion. Just another factor that, you know, makes VV a really awesome community, and like just a project to be a part of. Just, you know, more and more goals and more things to keep us interested, and I love it. The 23 ranks are divided based on percentages. For example, the highest ranked Master Collector is reserved for the top percentile of collectors, of course. Unlike levels, ranks are not static or kept permanently. As a collector, your rank position can move up or down based on your performance relative to other collectors. For example, you might be a mid-tier rank, and if your rank was to increase, you may replace a collector in a higher rank who would move down a rank position. And some people might have fun with that. It may be about rank for you. It might be about that flex. I could understand that. Various activities within VV will reward collectors with achievement badges. For example, completing a set, badges are displayed on the collector's public profile, and some badges can be added to your own showrooms. When a new badge is earned, the collector will receive points. I know some of this is starting to be a little bit repetitive. We're almost done, guys. I just didn't want to miss anything out, you know, and leave anything out for, especially if it was important, because this is only kind of like my second read through, and I did kind of want to do it with you guys. I just kind of got a rough read through the first time, so some of this stuff is still fresh in my mind too. All right, the drop raffle. The MCP drop raffle gives the collectors a greater chance to obtain specific collectible in an upcoming drop. A percentage of additions of each rarity in a drop will be made available for the raffle. Users can participate in the drop raffle by using their points to purchase a drop raffle ticket. The more tickets a collector has relative to other drop raffle participants, the greater the chance of success. The collector can buy as many raffle tickets as their points will allow. When the drop raffle closes, winners will be randomly selected from the pool of ticket holders. Collectors who are unsuccessful in the drop raffle will get 90% of their points returned. And this is a huge change right here. This right here is a huge change. From my understanding, under the last Master Collectors update, you wouldn't get any of your points back, even if it was unsuccessful. You had to spend them all and you lost them. You didn't get them back even when you lost. So that is definitely a new change. And I don't know that I like that, because if someone knows they're going to get 90% back, they're more likely to use the raffle program every single time, which would increase the amount of people you're competing against. Whereas if it was you didn't get them back, people will only use that specifically for the drops they know they want, therefore making it more likely you'll be competing against less people. But, you know, this is the route they're taking. It'll be interesting to see how the community responds to that specifically. I will keep you updated. How it works. At a set time before the drop, the MCP drop raffle will open to those collectors above the required MCP level. The collector can choose which collectible and rarity they want to buy drop raffle tickets for. The number of collectors competing for a collectible will be shown. However, the number of drop raffle tickets will not be known. The MCP drop raffle will close a short time before the drop, and successful collectors will be notified. The winners must claim the collectible before the drop takes place. If a collectible is not claimed before the drop, it is returned to the public drop pool. When a winning collectible is claimed, the collector is prompted to make the payment in gems, and the collectible will be delivered to their collection post-drop. Accessories. Within the store, various accessories will be made available for purchasing using points. Accessories that can be purchased with points will generally be non-licensed high edition items, allowing collectors to trick out their showrooms. I really look forward to the accessories because I'm pretty bad at decorating my vault. It's kind of shameful. But the accessories I think will help someone out like me quite a bit, so I'm really looking forward to that. I know you guys probably are as well. Premium market listings. Premium market listings allow for greater exposure when selling items in Veve Market. Collectors can spend points for premium market listings, which will display before non-premium listings for any given collectible. To prevent the market from being overrun with premium listings, only a select number of premium listings will be available for any one collectible. Premium listings will be featured on the market landing screen as well as when viewing specific collectibles. MCP Pro. MCP Pro is designed for those collectors who want to take their collecting to the next level. With MCP Pro, collectors can gain exclusive features within Veve to grow their collection and access additional Pro-only features. Collectors in the top 6 ranks will automatically gain access to the MCP Pro at no cost, whereas all other collectors who opt in will be charged a monthly subscription pricing to be shared at a later date. The subscription will be accessible only above a specific level. I probably will if I'm high enough participate in MCP Pro. I gotta hear a little bit more about it, but I'm one of those that probably will. I know that's probably a turn off to many people, but that's probably one of the few things, being that I want to collect as much as possible and be involved with Veve as much as possible. I probably will throw down the cash on that, just being honest. Features: small percentage bonuses on all points earned, exclusive MCP Pro badge display in the showrooms, premium user profile badge display, rarity and edition number next to collectibles in showrooms and AR, auto bid feature for market auctions, access to exclusive content, accessories, collectibles, burn collectibles for points, and more. I'm looking forward to that burn feature. I cannot wait to hear more on that. That's definitely going to drive up the price on many of our collectibles. It'll be interesting which collectibles we're allowed to do that on. I'm definitely intrigued. Roadmap. To make the MCP available to collectors in an expedient manner, the MCP features will be rolled out in phases, with each phase focusing on key aspects of MCP. Phase 1, points, levels, ranks. Phase 2, drop raffle. Phase 3, accessories, premium market listings, and badges. Phase 4, MCP Pro. And obviously, I'm more interested in Phase 2, 3, and 4. I am interested to level up and rank, and I am kind of into that. But I definitely I want to get to the drop raffle and accessories. I think those got me the most excited. So, frequently asked questions. Who has access to the MCP? All registered users will automatically be enrolled in the MCP, starting at level 0. When will the MCP be available in Veve? Development on Phase 1 is now underway, and once complete, the following phases will go into development. So, as everything, #soon. No, I'm not hating on Veve. It's just, with any of these technological projects that, are pretty advanced, you can expect delays. It's unfortunate. It kind of stinks for us as an investor, but these are just part of the game. When will each phase be released? We will aim to release each phase as soon as possible. That said, developmental timelines can change due to varying factors, so we cannot give a precise release date until closer to release. Each of the phases will release when ready. There we go. #soon. Just as I said, that's funny. All right. Moving on. Will points be retroactive? Yes. Course, it was covered in the article, but again, we're going over the frequently asked questions. Yes, points will be calculated from the day Veve launched, so your activity within Veve to date will contribute to your MCP level and rank. And collectibles received via transfer will not receive the one-off points listed early in the article, but will also be calculated retroactively from the time you acquired them. More simply, you will get points for holding and set completion, but not for off-platform purchases, and that's for the transfers and whatnot. Why is MCP Pro available to the top 6 ranks? At Veve, we support the collectors who are the most active, so it was a no-brainer to make the features available to those collectors, and I can respect that. There's been a lot of people with Veve all the way back to Todd that have stuck through this whole thing, been in OMI, and been buying these NFTs from them, you know, way longer than a lot of us in Veve now. So again, starting out, I really don't have no issue rewarding those that stayed with this project long term, because they should be rewarded. Anyways, if I held collectibles and sets in the past but sold them before the MCP releases, will I still earn points for the time I held those sets? Long story short, yes. Yes, you will, up until the point you held them. So, will transferred collectibles count towards the MCP? Collectibles received from a transfer will receive daily points. However, as they are not purchased from the store or market, they will not receive the one-off points. That was kind of addressed above as well. With holding unique sets, will holding unique sets earn more points than duplicates of the same set? Yes, and they did kind of explain that in the article as well. You might still get some points for duplicate sets, but it is a reduced rate, which, you know, referred to earlier in the video when we went over that. Do the rarity bonuses also apply to digital comics, and do digital comics earn points otherwise? Yes, we went over that as well in the article. So some of these we kind of don't, they're kind of obvious. We did kind of cover these. Will we be able to earn and use points in the Veveverse? Yes, points can be earned and used within the Veveverse. More details will be released closer to launch of the Veveverse, and that is another thing I'm looking forward to. And we're still waiting on an article about OMI utility. I think they're just obviously focused on this MCP first, and this is the second article about the MCP. So hopefully soon we do get an OMI utility article and how that's all going to work with staking and whatnot, because I am an OMI investor as well, and I do look forward to hearing more about that. And again, guys, please note, like as they put here at the bottom, this is a work in progress. I'm sure this is going to be debated and discussed in the AMA as well as within the community over the, you know, coming days. So who knows how quickly Veve might get back with changing some of these things, depending on the response in the communities.